Welcome back to the morning show on Arise. Well, at this point, we go back to Dubai to join Arise correspondent Ovieteme George, who is standing by with an update from the Expo Center. Good morning. How's it going on in Dubai?
Good afternoon. I understand. It's fine. It's morning for you. For us here, it's afternoon. There is a 3-hour difference. Well, it's a beautiful day here at the Expo City, day 4 of the ongoing COP28 holding here in Dubai. Well, deliberations have been on here and there, discussions and side events, all trying to achieve net zero emissions, and with countries pledging to help developing countries achieve that, battling with climate change. Okay. What's the situation for Nigeria? Of course, we've seen President Bola Ahmed Tinubu having series of meetings, taking some decisions. I could tell you also that yesterday there was a high-level party event which had the title, The Nigerian Carbon Market, an Electric Buses Rollout Program, attended also by President Bola Tinubu. He spoke briefly, but the message was quite clear that Nigeria is ready for investment. We need potential investors to come and partner with the government. Even at that event, the coordinating minister of the economy, Wale Edun, also spoke. But 2 days ago, a big deal, a Siemens deal to inject about 12 megawatts of power into the national grid. It was sealed here with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the German Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, playing supervisory roles. Of course, the Minister of Power was also here. But just a few minutes ago, we just had an event here talking about Nigerian gas flare commercialization program, and of course, bringing such issues for conversation before the world to get inputs and to help Nigeria achieve what it has set for itself, 2060 net zero. Is that achievable? Well, we only have to be hopeful. Okay. The Nigeria Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission is here, and now a program just ended. We're about to speak with the Commission Chief Engineer Benga Komolafe. I got your name quite right, sir?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank
just
you,
looking
George.
at the camera, please tell us how fruitful were the discussions, the conversations in there?
Thank you very much, George. I'm happy you are the event hall, and the conversation, the event went very well. And for us as the Regulatory Commission, we were able to canvass at the event before international investors and multilateral partners. We canvassed the fact that, yes, the Commission is a key player as the regulatory, that is at the regulator of the industry, that we are a key player, a key driver in ensuring that Nigeria actually attains its commitment to net zero carbon emission by year 2060. And that we are making deliberate effort in our regulatory focus to ensure that there is achievement of this target. For instance, through our regulatory practices, we have ensured that even in field development programs that operators, of course, present their green story as a basis for approval of field development plans. You will recall, George, that the upstream in Nigeria contributes about 11% to the, that is emission, that is methane emission. So, and as a major project, deliberate objective, and intent to achieve this, the Commission is implementing the Nigerian gas flare commercialization program. And at the presentation today, we were able to canvass and made clarion calls to, that is to investors and other development partners. You can see there to support the country in achieving in the successful implementation of this major climate action project. We made it clear that for the success of the program that the country, still requires support in terms of funding. That funding, financing is critical. That technical support, is critical, and that capacity building is equally very critical. And George, as a matter of fact, we made it clear, and as part of our clarion call, that the multilateral agencies like USAID, USTDA that have been supporting of course the World Bank that have been collaborating, and the Net Zero World Initiative that have been collaborating, supporting the Commission in the implementation of the program, should further support to ensure that a robust framework is developed to achieve carbon credit for Nigeria, believing that the program is one major program by which Nigeria becomes a low-hanging fruit by which Nigeria can earn a carbon credit. So not only just as we try to ensure net zero carbon emission, through the program as a major platform, that Nigeria can actually earn a carbon credit from there. So we made a call, today, to the multilateral agencies to collaborate and partner with the Commission in developing the robust framework for that is any carbon credit in the program through capacity building and through both funding and technical support for the success of the program. So by and large, the whole conversation went well, and Nigeria, as a nation, is very committed to achieving net zero carbon emission, and the Commission is playing its critical part as the upstream petroleum regulatory commission and a business enabler. That is why we're here.
Oh, okay, sir. 2060. Yes. I may not be a good student of mathematics, yeah, but you should be 60 about now. Okay, yeah. Which means that would be probably around 90 when this would be ending. Yes. Okay, that's just on the lighter side. Yes. Okay. The Loss and Damage Fund was established at COP27 in Egypt. Yes. We have a conference of parties over the years. We believe that there should be appreciable progress, even as the commitment is to attain $2 trillion. But so far, the money is nowhere near that. Are you giving up?
Yes, of course. As a nation, we are not giving up. That is, Nigeria is very much committed, like you can see. The energy transition plan has been developed, and the various, agencies in the various sectors that are players are doing their best, and you can see, in this event, making calls, that is to unlock, funding, you understand, for actualization of the program. So pledges have been made, and you've heard equally the speech by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at this event. So I don't think, we are giving up as a nation. We continue, based on our commitment, to net zero carbon emission and clean environment. So we continue to collaborate with other development partners and other nations in ensuring that funding is unlocked, towards successful implementation of, the climate change. Yes.
At this point, I'd like to say thank you, Engineer Gbenga Komolafe.
Thank you very much, George.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we just had that fruitful discussion. In fact, call it conversation with the Commission Chief, talking about the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, Engineer Gbenga Komolafe. Okay, I would like to let you know also that Nigeria launched the long-term low-emission development strategy here at COP28 2 days ago. The Minister for Aviation, Festus Keyamo, actually played a dual role, standing in for President Bola Tinubu and also for the Minister of Environment, Balarabe. So a lot of activities ongoing here. I tell you, it is quite difficult to cover all of them. But when you hear, you run to that place and see how much you can get. But the message is quite clear. Nigeria is saying it is committed to low carbon emission, and it has set a target for itself, 2060. That is the date. Write it down.
Well, all right. Ovieteme George, live in Dubai. Thank you for bringing us up to speed.